Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Sunday, December 26th, 2021. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep in mind, this is a general daily read for all 12 signs for the collective, so just take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't. All right, we're going to begin by pulling the overall messages from the Moonology deck. For my beautiful collective for Sunday the 26th. Sunday the 26th. Have faith in your dreams. Okay, we're going to pull one or two more, and then we'll pull one tarot card for each quarter of the day from the Gilda deck. The energy is gaining momentum as well. Okay, let's see here. Step out of your comfort zone is the underlying focus, and a push to show the world the real you on this Sunday. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. Let's pull the tarot cards for each quarter. Struggle, bear with me. For my beautiful collective to continue for Sunday. All right, we have two here. What else do we have for Sunday? Interesting. So it is going to be an emotional day for one reason or another. I can tell you that right off the bat. There's an underlying focus on needing to dig for inner strength. It feels like a lot of us are manifesting a tower moment, whether we realize it or not. Okay? Focusing on our happily ever after, on family, having kids, even if it's not, us specifically having kids, there's a focus mentally on love and friends, and it just feels like there is a potential to be stressed a little bit throughout this Sunday, okay? But we're beginning with a 9 of Wands. And so you begin this Sunday and you're feeling like the wounded warrior, feeling a bit burnt out, feeling like the last couple days were just very stressful. You could have found that if you were celebrating Christmas, it was just a bit of a heavy holiday, or it was just, it just took a lot out of you, understandable. But you're being pushed to, even when you feel like the wounded warrior at the beginning of this day in the first quarter, to show the world the real you in at least one way, okay? Whether it's through something like this channel that I produce, right? Or it's through your art, through singing, writing, however it works for you, whatever you produce or just develop in one way, shape, or form, okay? You could just be in the midst of a conversation at this point in the day with somebody and being pushed to be 100% authentically you, and to not allow people to make you feel like you have to be something more than this 9 of Wands feeling at this point, given all you've been going through, even if you don't tell everybody about what you're going through behind the scenes, okay? The 3 of Swords. We're going to clarify this one. What do we have for this 3 of Swords? Ace of Pentacles. So there's something you want to invest in financially, or a new job you're looking to acquire. And at this point in the day, for whatever reason, you're feeling quite emotional in regards to the lack of which. And I feel like that is pertaining to this tower moment you're manifesting without realizing. Some of you know you're manifesting it, but it's obviously going to vary from case to case. I feel like for one reason or another, you're attracting a lot of attention throughout this day. And it's almost like, why does this have to take place on a day when I'm feeling this emotional? There's something to be learned, to be gained. People maybe some that are energetically, excuse me, connected to you feel sort of intuitively guided to reach out and be there for you, even if they don't mention that. But yeah, there's a lot of messages coming in, feels like from a bunch of people, and some of which are expecting the worst. Okay. I need to ask yourself why that is. But you could be feeling heartbroken in regards to um, because of your own expectations with a specific somebody, but then all the meanwhile, adding on top of it when it comes to this lack of a new start within your finances or career or both. Okay. But being side by side with this right here, there's a push at this point in the day to have faith in your dreams. Okay. And it feels like your dreams are definitely at this point tied up with your money and your career, but also to have faith in your dreams when it comes to positive, healthy connections. Okay. But it feels like the main focus on your dreams is this Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. And so you begin the second half of the day, and there's a situation where you feel somewhat trapped or restricted. And whatever the situation is, you're being pushed to step out of your comfort zone. Okay? You could find that the situation is limiting and restricting, but it's your comfort zone at this point. You know what I mean? When you get into it, wrapped up in an apartment or a housing situation or a relationship or a job, and it ends up being comfortable after a while because it's something you're used to. But at the end of the day, the universe is pushing you at this point, Spirit's pushing you to remove yourself from this comfort zone or prepare yourself mentally and emotionally, energetically to just step out of that comfort zone and see yourself in a healthier situation or something more fitting for you. And of course, that type of situation is going to vary from one beautiful soul to the next. But let's see what else we have here. And it's a need, there's a need, an underlying focus at this point in the day on utilizing your knowledge, your wisdom, to stay confident in the fact that you can make the best out of stepping out of your comfort zone, out of what you embrace and take on. Feeling like there's part of you that is overthinking what would come next, or what would replace what you're dealing with now, right? Or what you dealt with once upon a time. And allowing yourself to remember that the new, the fresh, is definitely going to be a situation that you need to embrace that's going to benefit you moving forward. But being aligned with the Nine of Wands, I do feel like that situation is leaving you feeling limited, but also just burnt out and stressed all the meanwhile. Okay? It's depleting you in ways that at times you almost don't realize anymore. And there's a need to sort of re-recognize this so you can embrace that push to step out of your comfort zone. Four of Cups in reverse. What is this all about? The Sun. There is somebody who makes you happy, and they reach out, or you reach out, or you're thinking about them, and you just want to accept their offer. Okay? It just feels as if this is a situation where you know at this point in time, after all the ups and downs, all the mistakes you've made, the unhealthy connections, some of the healthy ones, this person intuitively is right for you, or just at the very least makes you happy. Okay? And it just feels like this ending of the day serves as a beautiful form of healing. They notice, even if they're at a distance, they notice your bit of heartbreak that you're coping with or dealing with at this time. For some of you, it has to do with, again, other situations besides, or another situation besides connections. Could be very much tied to your money or your career or your spiritual connection. But at the end of the day, it feels like with this specific connection, the energy is gaining momentum. It feels like throughout this day in general, with multiple connections in one way, shape, or form, but it's as if you gain this little bit of hope when it comes to the two of you. This could be a friend, it could be, an acquaintance, but for the majority of us, it feels like a potential loved one or someone we've been wrapped up with love-wise for a while. It's a situation that's been moving pretty damn slowly up until this point, but that pace is purposeful and healthy all the meanwhile. If you kind of take a step back and think about it for a hot second. And I feel like a lot of us have been put in a situation where we have stepped back and thought about it a lot, okay? Um, Being viewed or viewing the other individual as this very mature, grounded light. Does that make sense? One who is very much in touch with their feminine side, or is just able to tune in to that feminine side. Okay. Wow, what a good ending to the day. It just feels like this was necessary to wrap up a very sort of emotional and depleted day, depleted Sunday. Okay. Just don't be surprised when a lot of people or a lot is expected from you throughout this Sunday, all the meanwhile. Okay. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Have yourself an amazing Sunday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.